What's going on, everybody? Casual Gaming Dad here. Welcome to the stream, and hope everybody's had a good Thanksgiving so far. Hope you had the day off today. If you didn't, hope you don't have to work for much longer. But thank you for joining me here tonight. We're live here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. If you haven't already, please make sure to like, follow, share, subscribe, all that good stuff across all the platforms. And because we're always live on all three. So, let me go ahead and wind this down. Tonight we are continuing on with our live Lego build. We're building Bowser. This is part 6 of my build. And it's been going pretty good. Minus one hiccup. I think on part 4 it was. Minus one hiccup we had. It's been going fairly well. And I've really been enjoying this build. I hope you guys have been too. There's that. Yep. Okay, cool. Alright, so when we last left off, we just put the first row of spikes of Bowser's shell on. He's still got no arms. Hear that, Lieutenant Dan? You ain't got no arms. Did find out that this fun little lever on the side here that's going to be behind his arms that opens his mouth. I think that is to fire a fireball out. But we'll see. Obviously we'll find out at the end. But the next things we're going to be working on is putting on the other two sides of his shell. So kind of set him out of the way. Gonna hang out there. Benya! Hi. Welcome in, welcome in. Alright. Grab a drink. Not sponsored. Alright. And I had started to cut open bag 18 yesterday. But then I looked at the time and I was like, I better not. Because we had places to be for Thanksgiving and stuff like that. And so I didn't want to make it late. So shoved everything back in the bag. I folded it up and I said, well, we'll continue this at a later time. So here we are, bag 18. 18 out of 22. So we're pretty close. So bag 18, I'm going to say, is going to be one side of the shell. Bag 19 is going to be the other side of the shell. And then somewhere between the last 3 bags, we're going to be building his two arms there, 20 through 22. That is my assumption. I mean, I see in the instructions, and you guys will see here too. With bag 18, we are making just that one part of the shell. So I would assume one bag for one side, one bag for the other. So that should take up 18 and 19. That's a pretty safe assumption. But I'm gonna separate out a few pieces just because it'll make it go a little bit faster later. I haven't been, for the most part, separating these out like ahead of time. Which hasn't been an issue, really. But for some of these ones, for some of them, it's just if I were doing the build off stream, I'd probably be separating everything out ahead of time. That way I could find it a little bit more. Or if I'm doing a build with my wife, because we've done one build together, and it's definitely easier to, whenever you're working with another person, to also separate That said, I'm not gonna do all of them, but I'm gonna do the big other one. There's another green. Maybe there. Thought there would have been. Okay. Oh, you know why? Because this isn't okay. So the sides of the shell are not going to be the exact same dimensions as the main part. Because these ones actually only have 3 spikes, where the main one had 4. So that way they offset. They're going to be staggered spikes. Makes sense. Okay. Now I've got my head straight. Hey, what's going on, MSK? Welcome in. Building Lego noises. Yes. I'm doing pretty good. How are you guys doing today? Yeah, today wasn't bad. I had to go into work. But I got to leave around like 2:30, so not terrible. And it's pretty slow day. I I actually got the most productive thing that I did was I finally started going through a bunch of my screenshots on my phone. I've seen reels about people with ADHD, and again, I'm not saying I am, but I'm just saying maybe I should get a diagnosis. I don't know. But I've seen things where it says like people with ADHD like screenshot everything on their phone because they want to save it, like they have an idea. Like I'll screenshot things if I see a reel and it's like, oh, that seems like a cool show I might want to watch. I'll screenshot it. But then I have like this giant ass folder of screenshots that I never do anything with. And I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? And I want to like go through, just purge them all. Well, I went through today and I actually like separated out my stuff. I'm like, oh, okay, these are like movies and shows I want to watch, and this is like music or a podcast that I might want to get. This is stuff that I screenshot that are like gift ideas for myself or others, like all sorts of shit. So I got some things accomplished. Just not what one might expect. Yes, can I help you? Thank you. Thank you. Okay. My wife. But yeah, Thanksgiving was good. Went over to my sister-in-law's. Um, for like late afternoon Thanksgiving dinner and stuff. And then we went to my sister. I just kind of hung out like in the evening, like till a little later in the night. Just kind of caught up with him because I hadn't seen him in a little while. And pretty much that was pretty much it. Pretty chill. How about you guys? How about you, Manu? Since you posed the question, let me flip the script and turn the tables. How was your Thanksgiving? How about you, MSK? You're sitting over there on the YouTube side. By the way, again, I always say it, but I always remind people too. We're live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. If you hear or see me talking to somebody that you're like, who the f is he talking to? It might be somebody watching on another platform. Putting it out there. But anyways, MSK, if you're still in here over on the YouTube side, how was your Thanksgiving, dude? Oh. Oh yeah, I'm on this next step here. Step 408. We're going to grab all these pieces that you see there. Oh, do I have that? Hang on a second. I have that cut off severely. Why is that? No. Hold on a second. Why? That shouldn't be. I don't know why that's cut off the way. I apologize. Let me resize that. That's not right. Oh. Hang on. Live adjustments. There we go. That's a little better. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a little better. Now you can actually see the page number and stuff. Okay. Or the step number. All right, there we go. Back to what I was doing. What's going on, Craig? Thank you for the like, man. Welcome in. Okay. So, back to this. We gotta grab some different pieces here. 2 of these. Those 2 brown pieces. 2 of these gray rods. Kind of winged rods. And 1 single little short double-ended. Okay. Start off by that in. Okay. And we put 2 gray rods in this side. Put 2 yellow ones here. Okay. That on that. They're going to get pushed all the way down to the ends. Then... Oh, who is that? Dean, thank you for the like. What's going on, man? All right, then we got 2 brown pieces on here. Tan piece there. Last little coupling put on there. Cool. This gets put on here. Looks like that's going right pretty much in the... Yep. That's... Okay. All right. Step 409. All right, 409, 410, and 411. 409. We're going to grab up. Do these flat plank, well, not flat plank, 2 planks. 1 piece there. All right, now go right around here. Oh, all right. That is that. Okay. 410. Big green circle and the brown thing where his spike will go on. pretty. And then 411, we put one of the spikes. Uh-oh. Wait, is there a shorter one? Did I grab the right one? Yeah, no, I did. Oh. Why aren't not going right? Something lined up. Not pushing down there. Did I miss something? No, I mean I did everything. Plus, you know what? I bet I know what I bet I bet I centered up the green circle. See, you would think something this simple. You would think it was like no problem. Okay, I know what the problem was now. Problem was is I had the green circle actually. Okay. All right. Well, it's in there now. I don't know what I did differently. I don't know if that was weird. Really weird. I don't know what happened there for a moment. Now we're good. Okay. That's there. It's assembled. All right. So 412. One of these. Um, two green pieces, and then the one short green. All right. So let's go on the inside like such. It's in the middle. 413. Single green plank. That. Tan piece, and then two more dark brown pieces. All right, we're that one there. Brown pieces behind it. And then green piece is going to go there. All right. 414. Orange pieces. And this gray step. Fill in the orange here on the side. Right on top of that green. And we put this guy just like that. Okay. Long. There you go. 415. All right, we need small green. Um Then, right. And get these here. Okay. That is going to go right. Interesting. Okay. 416. Lots more green. One of those. 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 Is of that one. And, oh. This looks like a short. That. Short in. Not, not the longer. Two of those over. Another long one, but that's wide. And then, anyways. All right. So now we're gonna start filling in around this. There. There. This guy over there. Oh, done. Almost. There. Okay. What's going on, Zane? Welcome in, man. Glad to see you in nice and early, because I'm on nice and early. A nice departure from my usual late times. Welcome in, man. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving. Hope everybody watching's having a good day. Hopefully you got some leftovers to enjoy. So let's see. We're on step 417. We are gonna put green one on the end. Guy in the center. Followed by another gray. And finish it up with green. That is smack there. All right, 418. We're gonna throw one of these on top of the circle piece again. And then rather than putting that on right now, I'm gonna wait a second. I'm gonna skip ahead. Do 419 because last time apparently I had the green circle just slightly lined up wrong, almost creating problems for myself. We're gonna get this spike built, put it on now. Doesn't give. Okay, so we got another spike. Ooh, what? Now we get to connect these two together. So, that cool. Okay. Then 421 through 424. I said I had a good Thanksgiving. Hope you and the family did too. Yeah, it was good, man. Pretty chill. I was telling everybody else. Went to my sister-in-law's. We had dinner over there, and late afternoon dinner. And we were there for a little while after we were eating and kind of hanging around BSing, and then we went to my sister's hung around for a couple hours. But thankfully, everybody lives in pretty close proximity. So, you know, did a little bit of driving, but not crazy. Nothing too. So, let's see what's there. Green plank goes out. Goes out. Okay. I'm on 424. One of those. The little weird gray boxes. Okay. They are going like this. Put them on the side. And then we're going to put this guy on there. Okay. 425 are putting one of the odd placement, but okay. I'm here for it. Figure it out. 426 short plank, single plank, single side. Okay, that is a weird. Oh, I see how. Okay, cool. Cool. 427 guys on. Let's see. Great. With build in. Yeah. Okay. Neat. 428. Half circle. One winged piece here. Half circle. There. Yep. All right. 429. 1. There they go. Ah, yes. Point on the end. All right, 430. Another one of these assembly. Have the whole lined up properly. Try. Then 431, we're going to build like the connecting assembly under. So for this particular piece of the shell. Feeling that's going to be an. I don't know where the red ones are going to go on this, but find out. All right, so put our one short rod in there. Other piece on. Maybe. Two yellow pieces here. flip this over. And this is going to appear like such. Easy enough. 432. Put the spike on. Flip it. That. All right. One connect. There we go. All right, and then we put this on. Now it's interesting that the other one had these like kind of like the hinge. Boonstar, what's going on? He says I saw a Lego set of R98 and I want that. Oh yeah. I don't know what. Oh, Mario Kart. I did see a Mario Kart set too. I wouldn't mind getting that one, but I might wait a while because I have 2 more sets coming this Christmas. And I mean, like I was saying before to somebody else, who asked if I do these builds regularly. And no, because 1, they take up space. Oh wait, oh, a rifle from World War II. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you had a typo. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, no, that would be interesting. I would I wouldn't mind doing one of those. All right, sorry. 434. I put these 2 red rods on the bottom here. Okay. And now we're gonna slap that on. Apparently, that's gonna be the right side of it. That. That is awesome. That fits in there pretty good too. I mean, it's Lego. You obviously know. That's all right. So now we've got the 2/3 of his shell done. So there we go. Now we're on to bag number 9. Here's the ASMR for all my fans out there. So this part, obviously, we're going to be building the last back part of the shell there. I was saying earlier, I was saying in yesterday's stream, and I think maybe the day before, I am a little disappointed that we're building the shell now and that it's not the last thing that we're doing. It feels a little bit more epic. I would have liked to build the arm, then put the shell on, but yeah, you can't always get what you want. All right, so I'll separate a few. I know certain things are gonna go together. I'm honestly, I'm just gonna put a few things together ahead of time, like spikes here, because I know what I'm doing. Spikes. Been down this road a couple times now, so I see how that's gonna work. I'll leave the green pieces and the Maybe I'll put the just to have them on. I mean, why not, right? At this point, we're kind of we know what to do. His spikes can sit down there by his feet. Okay. Separate a couple of these the pieces with like the slope on the shell. Separate a couple of those. Just because. Honestly, not a whole lot that we really have to separate out this time. Kind of nice. I mean, obviously the center part of the shell took up, more, a little bit more than the outer sides did, but that's expected. Stuff out of the way. Ding. Okay. Sloped piece. Okay, now we're good. Got pretty much situated. All right, so let's go. Step number 436. These on the side. Try to do without pinching my fingers. Pinching the skin in between. Okay. All right, now we're gonna get three of these green sloped pieces. That's plank. That on, and it's on edge. Problem. Grab this black plank. And the steps will be eerily similar to the last bit we were doing. What's going on, Ashley? Welcome in. Thank you for the like. Post Thanksgiving joke up. Here we go. I don't have my soundboard for Discord up or anything, but here we go. How did the turkey lose the fight? Got the stuffing knocked out of him. But welcome in. All right. There we go. We're on step 440 now. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving, Ash. Let's see. Those two, those. And two grays. Browns. 3 of little coupling piece. This guy. All right, and just like 4, we do this stuff. Gray rods go up the end. Here. Come on. Couplings goes here. upper part. Ground block. Tan. Then we do the coupling. All right, and that is gonna go here. That's lined up properly. It was good. Yeah, it was good. Sister-in-law's for dinner, and my sister's to hang out afterwards. So, pretty chill Thanksgiving. I had to go into work today, which was kind of a bummer. To wake up in my normal work hours, I'd went into work to be in, for 8:30. And yeah. But it was a very slow day at work. So got out at I got done with work at 2:30. I got to leave. But yeah, not bad. Not bad. Not bad. And then I'm off. Obviously, I'm off for the weekend or whatever, like I normally am, and I'm off all this next week because I had vacation days that I had to use. Didn't want to lose them, and out that way. Hey, me. Here we go. And yeah, I've already got the tan the brown plate and the spikes, so we're just kind of finding these next couple steps here ahead of time. On there nice and tight. Essentially did that and already did that step, putting that together. Now we're gonna move on and oh, there we go. Oh, you're heading to work now, Ashley. Oh no. Sucks. Well, I hope it's a quick night of work for you. Hopefully it's not too stressful. Nothing too crazy for D. All right, 445. Here we go. Plank. That's more of the here. There and there. Orange planks. Oh, I forgot to put my green front. Let's do that now. There. Now that step. 2 orange planks and gray step. Step on there. Orange planks go on the sides. There you go. All right. 447. We got 2. Here. Much like before, we're gonna put those on. Guys on here. That's gonna go front part of this. By that on that gray step there. 448, we're grabbing a bunch of green stuff. Yep. Short slope there. those things. Grab those. And we're going to start putting this stuff around the side. So, there. Then one goes. And what's going on, Nick? Thank you for the like. Welcome in, man. There. There, and that goes there. Cool. Random goofiness aside, hope you have an easy and safe time at work. Yes. Yes, definitely. All right, 449. Do those. Two of one of these. So, then here. Gray. Hold on. Nope. Yeah, I did. I wasn't even paying attention. Again, I'm getting too far ahead of myself. I'm trying to slow down and actually. Wow. All right. Hey, use the green plank. Here we go. Part on the end. Good lord. Okay. Now that part goes there. I had everything going in the right spot, just without the green plank at first. All right, we've got this. We're gonna put this bad boy in. So we're gonna throw down the spike. That on there. In. Okay. Goes into so. Then that just sits off to the side for a moment. That's what we just did there, connecting these two spike pieces. All right, then 453. Build the last spike setup here. Complete Bowser's shell then. Once we get it on his back. Okay. We got a plank here. There. Dot. Little red dot. Get right there. Drop that. Then we put the then we put this. Cool. 456. Other incline and these little gray blocks that are gonna go on the edge. Oh, there you go. Turn the right way. 457. We just take one of these big green plates here. Slap it on there. Boom. 458. Those. Green and a gray. There. Green goes there. And it. There. Okay. 459. This piece. 2 more grays. For 60, that wedge piece. This is going to go and line up with the edge of these grays right there. This is going to go corner. Uh, 461. Two. Go. I'm just going to put this bad boy in here now because then we're going to build the under assembly part that will connect it to the rest of the coupling. Right. Green assembly over. Slide into there. Flip it back over. We've already put the spike on, which is fine. Now, connect this, the other chain. Okay. $466, pretty simple. Put the red broads in the bottom. Such. Right. Then we put that on his back. That is pretty cool. I would think his tail would have been a little bit longer, but I guess not. That's okay. There you go. Now Bowser's shell is assembled. It looks nice and dangerous. They did a really good job with that placement and everything. The chef's kiss. Extra piece go in the baggie. And we move on to bag number 20. Holy crap. ASMR. All right. This is going to be building the like one of his upper forearms, I'm sure. Which one yet, I don't know. But we'll soon find out. Okay. Let's begin, shall we? One quick thing. Second. No. There we go. Okay. There we are. Okay. Manny said, well, not Lego, but maybe a brick kit of Car 98. Oh, there you go. Going back to Boonstar's comment, I was like, what? Where did this come from? Okay. See, 468. Got it. 469. No problem. One of the 4 little yellow pieces of this kind of hinge thing. Probably for like his elbow or those are all gonna go on. Hey. 470. What? Maybe I will separate out some of these pieces. A little bit easier for me to find shit. We'll see. Okay, maybe not. Maybe I can wait. 470. Find where here I need to. Oh, I need tabs on. You're an outer nub. You're a towel. Okay. Uh, 471. White. Planks. There. There. Oh, you just okay. That's all right. I get it. Sometimes I'm a little delayed on getting to a comment myself too, depending on when I see it. No worries. It just kind of surprised me. It took me aback for a second. I was like, wait, what? I was saying yesterday, I think, and maybe even in the stream before, I would absolutely love to see a Metroid Lego set. Obviously, Nintendo is partnering with Lego because they, the NES, they've released Bowser, the Super Mario World one. They've got Mario Kart. They've got a Mario Kart Lego set. They've got other Mario Brothers Lego sets and stuff like that. So why not? Like, can we please? We got Legend of Zelda stuff. We got the Great Deku Tree set that's out there. Like, can we please? Can we please get a Metroid set? And if there's one that exists out there and I've not heard about it yet, then fucking somebody send me the link and then subsequently take my money. I'd get it in a heartbeat. All right. 473. Slapping two big flat square or two squares together and throwing that on top of here. Boom. Gotta love it when some of those steps are just slap this together. Cool. Got it. Thanks. Sorry. Found a piece that was unlike something I hadn't. All right. 474. Got this okay, let's make sure there are no because the instruction manual makes it look. Yeah, the instruction manual, it's the physical instruction manual a little weird. I just went. Man. Okay. All right. Brain went haywire there for a moment. Let's okay. Pretty sure I got the right one. Two of these. A double barrel and black on gray. Off. Right. 475. Blank. And two little red dots. Okay. Side of the black piece. Okay. Yep, 476. All right, so I need one. That. One of these smooth there. Other there, and then semi-smooth piece. Goes in here. there. Nice. I love whenever we get the smooth finish stuff because I know that means that part is almost done. The inner workings and the skeleton's almost done, and now we're getting the outer part for it to look nice and pretty. Okay. Cool. One those and 4 of the square pieces that have a nub on them. They're all gonna go such. Very cool. For 78. We're building the spiky armband here. I mean, I kind of knew that whenever we were sorry to put those black pieces on there, but definitely confirmed my suspicions here with step. Okay, so this goes there. There. Think for a second. Where is this going? There we go. Those go all around like that. All right, 479. That's putting there. Then this is good. Yeah, there is. All right, 480. Oh, 1, 2. Okay, and that we fourth one's That doesn't make any sense. Am I missing something here? It says 4. I don't see. Jesus. I'm smart. Anyway. We're good now. We're good. All right, 481. Black squares. And gonna build this stuff up. All right, and then those all go on a edge here. Like so. Okay. 482. One. Flip it. That's gonna go on top of the blue. It's gonna go in here. Yellow piece. Hope that I could. Whole point of doing this thing. All right. 483. Yellow plank. And 1. That so goes on the other side. Right? This little guy. It's right. Okay. Black plank. This little pancake stack square. What I'm gonna call it, because they're all pressed together, but it's kind of like a stack of pancakes. One of those, 2 of these guys, and a spike. All right. Let's see, we're gonna do this. There. Up. Of course, the spike goes That's shove it down. Perhaps. No? Oh, that's why you weren't properly seated. Explain that. Okay. Now that's on there. Very cool. Okay. And that go on. Oh. Right. You can actually move his arms and style them a couple different. Oh, you have a little bit of mobility with the arm. They will move. That's cool. All right, we got an upper forearm there. Looks like we're gonna build his other upper forearm now. That's cool. Let's do that. Step 486. Done. 487. Gonna be similar to the last, but with things just oriented in the opposite direction. Eight. Not you. Okay. Cool. Here. 49. Whoa, Jesus. Too far. Too far. Nope. Back up. Sorry about that. You know what? I'm just going to scroll with my mouse wheel like I was doing. All right. I tried to click on just the page scroll and I was apparently not on the arrow. I was like on the part just like that skipped away. No. Two. Smooth. Okay. 491. We take him. slap two of the big yellow squares together, then push that down. 492. This. And gray piece. Get that. Anything else off. All right. 93. Those two little red dots. Put the two little red dots on first. That. 494. Arch. No. Breaking shit. Stop it. Okay. Uh, 495. We got this and for we remember how this all went. Right. All right, 496. Five, 6. Go on around the black pieces to make the bracer here. Like bracelet, whatever you All right, and then 497. We got two. There. Yep. Just like so. All right, 498. Part that almost confused me before because I wasn't seeing where to put my fourth assembled piece of this. Okay. There. $4.99. Let's assemble some space. Throw all these on here. Step number 500. That means only 55 more steps to go. So close. So close. Okay, we're going to flip this bad boy over. And just like before, red goes on the blue. Put that down in there. $501. Do those. This guy. $502. Other last part of the spike bracelet thing. That one went in much smoother. 10% almost. Just edging on a Friday night. I know, we're so close. Oh, so close. Look at his nubby little arms. Ah! Bag 21. One more bag after this. This has been a fun build. It seems a little intimidating when you look at the number of pieces on the box. 2,807. And depending on how you break it up. I mean, obviously I broke this up into, 2 or 3 hour segments over a couple of streams and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, it could take you a couple weeks to do, or one full day just kind of sitting around and not doing anything else. But honestly, this has been a lot of fun. I really, really like this build. Again, my only point of criticism would have been build the arms, then build the shell. Just my opinion. Save the shell for last. It was the most epic part. It looks the coolest. But again, that's just me. So, all right, so now we're now we're building one of his arms, hands here, whatever, or the lower part of his arm, or something. We're finishing building his arm. All right, so bag 21, step 504. All right. Gonna need and plank piece, I think. to the all great separating moments. Uh, 505. Zane says, I feel like there needs to be a small audio recording of his trademark laugh. I might be able to. I might be able to pull. Step 506. We're over. Okay, and are putting 4 yellow pieces on here. Flipping it back over for 507. Might do a little bit separate. Find what I need. There it is. 2. On. Okay. 508. There. Down there. Enough. 509. Big block. This guy. Oh, almost missed. Doodle. At least with the Lego set, I mean, I'm sure YouTube has it. Well, there's actually Zane, there's actually something on the platform which we already have built. So if you look on the box art there, you see the platform that he's standing on. There's a little piece that pulls out in the front that if you have one of the Mario Brothers like Lego, it's like a specific like interactive little Mario figure, or there's like a Luigi or Princess as well. It has like some sort of like thing that it reacts to it or whatever, and it'll I don't know what it does exactly. It makes some sort of like battle noises or something. The same Mario figure can be used with the NES Lego set, and the interactive part is like on the top of the TV, and it'll play sounds from like the Mario Brothers game or something like that. I don't know exactly because I haven't sought those ones out. I think I saw them, but I'm not gonna lie, the interactive ones, they look kind of kiddish and look weird and like fat and blocky. I don't like them. I don't like the way they look, so I probably won't ever come to buy. But I'm sure you could look it up and see what that's all about, and see what the different interactive are with them.
Yes!
Ooh.
Yes!
Thank you for the follow,
yes!
Steve. Appreciate it.
Yes!
Welcome in.
Yes!
And thank you for the like as well. Welcome in, Steve. Appreciate it. Sounds like a new face and channel. We are live here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. So make sure to like, follow, and share across all the platforms, um, especially over on YouTube. We will be doing a giveaway once we hit 500 YouTube subscribers. That's not like the paid subscriptions or anything like that. That is literally 500 YouTube subscribers. Once we hit that, I'll do. I don't have the gold tracker up um on this stream setup, but once we get back to the normal stream, we'll see it. And speaking of the normal streams, next week we got Metroid Prime 4 coming out, so I'll be looking to do a day one stream of that. Definitely make sure to check it out. All right, we are on step number 512 here. 1, 4 of those, and 2 of these smooth LP. All right, so very, very close to the end here. It's gonna be kind of sad, but all worth it. I guess that means I'll have to go back to doing some more Helldivers too. Oh shucks. Okay, we're gonna flip this thing over for 530. Ah, okay. Do some more damage here on the other side. All right, that's simple. 514. We're gonna take 2 blank pieces. No, that's gonna go with the spikes. That actually, I kind of see the writing on the wall a little bit. Some of this stuff, as far as what's gonna be part of the spiked bracers. Definitely a part of that thing. All right, I'm just getting a couple things separated and out of the way because I know we're gonna rinse and repeat this process with the other part of the forearm, or just kind of getting those together. I don't have to look around too. That should be. All right. Anyways, 514. 2 planks here. Then 5. Oh. Oh, no. I grabbed the wrong ones. Whoopsie doodle. Okay, see, that is the problem. So, out. That's what I need. Okay. That's what I need. So, Well, you probably wouldn't be able to see it, but you can see like how it has the smooth edge. This other piece also has a smooth edge like that, but when you flip them over, um, this is like I'll just say like this is the male end, this is the female end. This has the nubs, this receives the nubs. Giggity. Yeah. So that in there. There. 515. Two more gray planks. Smooth black piece for the arm bracer over here. All the other pieces that are going to go will for 8. I don't get that. Okay. All right. Anyways, 2 short ones like that, and then 4 of the. Okay, there's that. 516, right? Yep. Now we're taking a square. Spikes. Okay. Regular. Okay. Those size. Let's see. The red. Yellow squares. One of the rods. Squares together. We'll go in there. There it is. Sorry, I forgot to scroll ahead here. Sorry, I'm on 518. Put this stuff together. 519. This pancake. That's okay. Okay. That's so. Boom. 520. Flip this back over. So. I go there. That out of a line. Wow. Okay. They would have. All the steps that I just went through, we're gonna do again to build another one of these. I wish they would have, because they do this and they're like, "Hey, do this now. Do it times two." So we're gonna go back and do why they wouldn't just do it like we did for the other arm. They didn't do that on the upper arm and go like, "Hey, times two." Okay. It's fine. Actually, I understand why they couldn't do it on the arm, because the holes on the arms connect, obviously, different ways, or so I get it. Just slightly. But that's okay. We'll rewind it and I'll do it all again. That's spike. That is so. That all connects. Actually, that is great. I love it. Oh, I love it. That is fantastic. All right, let's rewind and back up here. We got to essentially go back to step 504 and do this stuff again. And I don't want to screw it up. I don't want to assume that I remember how to do it, because I won't. So we're going to do this all over again. So there's that. 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 Next page. At least most of my stuff is like kind of out and separated, and I kind of already, have a small idea. Forearms would be identical regardless on both arms. It's just not the upper arm and then not the hands. Yeah. Right. Not over. Okay. Come here. There. There. Blue. Hey. All right. Moving on. Moving faster than what I can scroll. Have a little spike left over. All right. On there. He's got forearms. He ain't got hands yet. He's getting there. Oh, God. All right. This is it. This is the final bag, guys. if I weren't afraid of getting a copyright strike, I'd say cue up the final countdown by Europe. If you know the song, feel free to hum it to yourself, sing it to yourself out loud, or just pull up a video of it and, you know, have it play on repeat until we're done with this build. We are final countdown here. Oh, we got a fireball. Hadouken. By the way, before I'd be remiss if I didn't say, throughout the stream here, you may see it different times, and I see it because it just came up. See a link to the Greater Pittsburgh Food Bank. In lieu of Facebook stars or Twitch bits, any sort of monetary donations, instead of sending those to the page, I ask for the month of November here that you donate to the Greater Pittsburgh Food Bank. So you can see right there, the link is pittsburghfoodbank.org. Or if you just go online and search Greater Pittsburgh Food Bank, find something. So, here we go, guys. Now we're building the hands. This is the final bit. I'm thinking it's going to tell us do this times 2. Maybe not. It's going to actually... Okay, yeah. It'll be in 2 separate parts. Yep. Okay. Bag number 22. Here we go. Step 523. Go. $5.25. Good. $5.26. $5.27. Bud. One. Tiny, and they're actually setting aside some stuff. Pieces that I'm already pulling out that I'm setting aside as I go. I know that we're gonna do a lot of rinse and repeat. Okay. This, like this. We are putting there, that there, single here. Hmm? Yep, he's almost done. Gotta build the hands. I'm on the last bag. Yep. All right, 528. We're turning this back around. $5.29. One of those and oh, back over again. Rotate it. That's 530 out of 555. So close. So close. Ah. That's 531. All right, 532. This. Okay. One. Add it. One. App. 533. Nope. Tiny little. All right. So okay. 534. More pizza shapes. Self hungry. Shortly before I started, too. All right. Yeah, 5:35. That, and then what the hell this? Okay. God, stop your. Don't go down. Sure. I'm building these little fingers. Okay. 5:36. Red bar. Fingernails. All right, so oh no, runaway finger. Son of a bitch. Hang on, I dropped a piece. There we go. Okay. Okay, and these are all going. And they can move around and stuff. They can kind of like rotate around, which is actually really cool. Um, yes. I love it. Okay. 537. Cover up his that. All right, and then we put this bad boy on in. Got an arm. Ha ha! Grab a strong hand. Oh, fuck yes. I love it. All right, here we go. Final steps. Da-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da. Da-da-da-da. Da-da. Something like that. Oh, man. So close. So close. Building the other hand here. Uh, 542. 543. Yes. It's the final countdown. Okay, one. 544. Over. Ends. 545. This goes back over. One of the. $546. To. There. Sorry. 546. This goes. Let's go. Yep. 547. Five, 8. Yeah, 548. No, I didn't. I did 547. Sorry. I'm getting excited and I'm getting ahead of myself here. Okay. 548. All right, 549. $550. Oh no. Oh, get off of there, you turd. Are going in the wrong. Uh, 551. Let's build a finger or a thumb. Something of that nature. $552. Rest of the fingers. Go. Right. That's I'd roll away finger. Whole thing. Even just a part of it, the whole damn thing. Hey. And all on. 3. That. 554. And then if we want 555, we could fire the fireball. We're gonna try that. It's gonna be... Here we go. Let's test this thing out. There it is. That is it. That is the mighty Bowser. Let me that off the screen. That's so fun. Fine. I like that you can keep the fireball stored in there, basically, until you decide to fire it off. It's kind of nice. And the triggers are, like, right behind his arms here. So, then we can, at some point, I will style him. Be like, "Rah!" or something, whatever. That's it. Oh, hang on. Bring over his little perch. Hold on one second. Playing with your own toy on cam. Har har. I know. Boy. Is we have it. The mighty Bowser. It's a thing of beauty. Pretty happy with this one. I mean, I don't think I've had a Lego build yet that I've ever really been disappointed in. But yeah, no, I really like this one. And it's a fun build. Alright guys, well that is it. That's all I got for you today. Wanted to finish this build up. Got that done. So, you know, keep the live notifications on. Maybe I'll be on maybe I'll be live at some point on this weekend with some Helldivers or something. But if nothing else, keep the live notifications on throughout next week because I'm off work. There may be some daytime streams just thrown in there at random. We'll see. But I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you enjoyed the build. And I'm going to go put all of this back over on my other shelf and get Bowser nice and stylized the way I want him to be. And that's it. So have a good rest of your night. Yeah, have a good rest of your night. And I will see you guys back here on the next stream. Until next time, this is Casual Gaming Dad. Remind you all to take care of yourselves, be good to one another, keep it casual, game on. Say bye, Bowser. No, he doesn't want to. Later.